Updating this hour's top stories, Thailand further tightens COVID-19 restrictions in 5 provinces deemed high risk. The Prime Minister insists a lockdown is not yet needed in those regions. More political turmoil in Malaysia. Barisan Nasional, one of the parties that make up the ruling Perikatan Nasional Coalition, sacks its Secretary General. Annuar Musa is a key ally of Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin. And for a closer look on this, we are joined by Professor James Chin, Director of the Asia Institute at the University of Tasmania. So, Professor, you know, the writing's been on the wall for quite some time now, but why now? And also give us a general sense of what this top leadership of Barisan Nasional looks like now.
Yes, you're quite right. The fact that this thing has blown up is really not a surprise. I suppose the only surprising thing is the timing. I suspect the reason why this thing has blown up suddenly is because people understand that after Muhyiddin won the budget vote held very recently, he's quite safe politically until after the Chinese New Year in February. So during this quiet month, this is usually the best time to block his removal. You have to understand what UMNO wants is that they were expecting Muhyiddin to make concessions to UMNO immediately after the budget vote. But rather than making concessions to UMNO, Muhyiddin has been going around trying to strengthen the base of Bersatu against UMNO. So that's the reason why UMNO is very angry. And basically what UMNO is trying to do is to push for a quick general election, because they believe that if they have a general election sooner rather than later, there's a very good chance that UMNO will be able to wipe out Bersatu.
So how do you think this move will, impact Prime Minister Muhyiddin Yassin's government, considering that he's again under pressure yet again with this new political maneuver?
So the UMNO Supreme Council will meet tomorrow to finalize the arrangement, which is the removal of Annuar Musa as the BN Secretary General and appoint a replacement. The replacement is Ahmad Masalan. But again, something could happen tonight or early tomorrow morning before the meeting tomorrow, so they may reverse the decision. But my understanding is that UMNO wants all the Barisan Nasional MPs to withdraw from their government position, forcing Muhyiddin into a corner so that Muhyiddin will have to go for general election. Now, the key things in terms of calculations for general election for Muhyiddin is that how many seats Bersatu can win. The problem with Muhyiddin is that his party Bersatu is chasing the same seats that UMNO are chasing, which is basically the Malay rural area seats. So a win for Bersatu means a loss for UMNO. So that's the reason why UMNO wants this issue resolved as soon as possible. The way it works in the old Barisan Nasional was that you only had one Malay party, which is the core party. Right now, you have 2 core Malay parties, which is Bersatu and UMNO. And UMNO thinks that there's no space for 2 core Malay parties in any ruling coalition. So that's the reason why they want to get rid of Bersatu.
So, Professor, let's talk about Mr. Anwar's supposed replacement, which is Ahmad Mazlan. Why him?
Well, Ahmad Maslan is one of the people who are very close to the current UMNO leadership. He's also next in line because he's already UMNO Secretary General. So traditionally, the UMNO Secretary General is also the Secretary General of the Barisan Nasional. So his appointment is really not a surprise. But the key thing here is that whether they can push it through, because the decision cannot only be taken by UMNO, it has to be taken by the whole Barisan Nasional Supreme Council. And they have to hold a meeting fairly soon to confirm this change. The longer the change doesn't happen, this gives time for Muhyiddin to sort of work behind the scenes to get back his support.
All right, many thanks.